Ladies and gentlemen, one of my most anticipated games of all of 2024 is finally out, and I gotta say, it is a pleasant surprise. So in this video, I'll be reviewing Yakuza Kiwami for Nintendo Switch, and yeah, hopefully by the end of this, you'll know if you should pick this game up or not. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So I think in the last partner showcase, or that weird thing that was like a partner showcase slash indie direct, is when they first revealed this game. And only about a month or two later, it's finally out. I'm not even exaggerating. It's actually one of my most anticipated Switch games of all time, which is a strange thing to say. So before we actually get into this review, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. And let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So the Yakuza series is a legendary series. And if I'm not wrong, I think the first one ever came out in 2005 for the PS2. Yakuza Kiwami originally came out for the PS3 and PS4 all the way back in 2016, and now we're getting it on the Nintendo Switch in 2024. So I've really never played Yakuza games. The only time I've ever encountered one is I downloaded one on Game Pass one time and messed around with it for like 20 minutes, and then I never played it again for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But there's games that I would love to play, and I know I'm going to like them. And I try them on other consoles, it just doesn't click. But the very moment I play them handheld, whether that be on the Switch, or an emulator console, or anything like that, I immediately fall in love with them. And that seems to be the case with this game. So reviewing this game, I'm going in absolutely blind as someone who's brand new to the series. Right away, the graphics don't look bad at all. I don't know how porting games works, but remember, this was originally a PS3 and PS4 game, and that's exactly what it looks like. So whoever did a job porting this game over to the Switch, in my opinion, they did an amazing job. I think the graphics and the setting, it just all works really well. I could be wrong, because I've never really played the other games, but I think Yakuza games might have multiple styles of fighting or gameplay. There might even be like a turn-based Yakuza game, or I could have just made that up. But this game actually has really great controls. Like the way you move, walk, talk, pick up stuff, interact with people, fight. It's all very straightforward and very easy to control. And then when you start learning the combos, it's actually super freaking addicting. Whenever I review games, I don't like giving away the exact story because I don't want to spoil it. I know the game originally came out in 2016, and a lot of people have already played this, but there are a few people like me who are new to the series, so I'll try to explain what's going on here as best I can, spoiler free. The story is, well, what you would expect it to be, in a game about the Yakuza. To simplify it, if you like GTA stuff, or criminal antics, or just things like that, you're probably gonna like the subject matter of this game. I love stuff like this, and I am absolutely in love with the plot and story so far. And like I previously mentioned, this is my real first experience of a Yakuza game. But from my very first 10 minutes, I got so immersed into the location, the story, and the characters. It's all so interesting to me. Maybe because I've never experienced it, but I feel like all the Yakuza games are going to be the same exact way. Now we have to get into something I found outlandish, that was outrageous, that was bonkers, bananas, crazy. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, I probably could, but we're not going to do that. There was a moment in the first 20 minutes of the game where you're doing tutorials and they're teaching you how everything works. And then a character comes up to you and he says, oh yeah, whenever you do good or you beat something or something like that, you're rewarded with CP.
What do you mean by that?
CP means something completely different than it probably meant in 2016. What they actually mean is you get something called challenge points or completion points. I actually can't remember. But then in the game, you can actually exchange that for rewards. So that's what they mean. But yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on in this game? It really is crazy how much I was anticipating this game. And I'm really not sure why. I bought this game at 11:30 last night. Bought it, started downloading it. My Switch died, so it didn't download right away. But I literally waited till 3 a.m. to play this game. I have not done that for a game in so freaking long. I don't even think I've done that for another game this year. I don't know what this weird connection I have to this game is, because I've never played it really before, but the moment they showed it off, and that Nintendo Direct, I was like, yep, I'm going to pick that up. I cannot wait to play that. If I'm not mistaken, I think I read somewhere that the creator of the Yakuza series was asked about Yakuza games coming over to the Switch, and they said, well, that's never going to happen. And I think the reason is because Nintendo consoles are like these family-friendly consoles. So when this was shown off on the Direct, I was like, what the hell? Is that really real? Like, that's awesome that this is happening. I think this is a pretty major deal. As you can see, we're waiting indefinitely for the Switch 2. So who's to say we might not get another Yakuza game on the Switch before the release of the Switch 2? But moving forward, I think we're going to get the entire Yakuza series on the Switch 2. Especially if the Switch 2 is going to be as powerful as like a PS4 or a Steam Deck. I really think that might be a staple series on the next Nintendo console. So even though this is just a random game coming over to the Switch, I really do think it symbolizes something way bigger. Now, one of the most amazing things about this freaking game, I cannot even believe I'm saying it, because cheap prices and new Switch games, not really synonymous. This game is fully priced at $20. That's absolutely freaking amazing. Like, yes, it's almost a 10-year-old game, but a $20 Switch game? I don't know. Sega games normally do go on sale all the time, so probably in the future, we can catch this game on an eShop sale for $15, maybe even $10, maybe even cheaper. But in my opinion, for $20, it's worth every single penny. I haven't beat the game yet, but from looking online, I think there's about a 20-hour story here. But Yakuza games are famous for all the weird and wacky random stuff that you can find and do in the game, so there's probably way more than 20 hours of game to play here. 2024 is the first year where I actually started reviewing games, which is weird that I have a channel, that's about like Nintendo stuff and gaming news. But yeah, I started reviewing games this year. I think this is the first game that I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. I gave Zelda like an 8 out of 10. I think I gave Mario Party the same. A couple other games I might have gave like an 8.5. This game is getting a 10 out of 10. I'm not saying it's the greatest game or anything like that, but for what it is, the gameplay, the graphics, the amount of game you get, the price, just everything, it's perfect. Like, it's exactly what you would want in a great game. So yeah, it gets a 10 out of 10. This is an almost 10-year-old game, and millions of people have already played this. But if I had to guess, I would say this is probably going to create some new fans of the series. And I think I can attest to that. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to tell you, if you were thinking about picking up this game, you should definitely do it. As always, if you have made it to this part of the video, you are very special. I really appreciate your support, and you should follow me on Instagram because I'd really appreciate that. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out!